Guys, questions into the mics, please. And if you could give your name and organisation for your question. Thank you.
Ben Ransom, Sky Sports. Pep, before the game you spoke about how stretched your squad was. Obviously there's a quick turnaround until the match on Saturday. How did your players come through tonight?
Incredible. So today we finished the group stage. We finished in the best way. So we'll be in the best 16 players teams in Europe. So try to arrive in that period in the best conditions, as much players fit, and big compliment for everybody for this group, because every group is tough, and we did it so well.
There was a moment in the first half when Leroy Sané went to take a corner in front of the Hoffenheim fans, and he was confronted by a wall of abuse. And certainly visually, from where we were sat, there were similarities to what Raheem Sterling, the treatment he received at Chelsea. I just wondered if you had any thoughts, given everything we've spoke about this week, and whether that was acceptable behaviour from the...
Well, I said my statement. I said about what happened with Raheem. It was clear. So we have to fight for the human rights, for protect our democracy as a human being. But exactly, I don't know. I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what happened in that moment. If something wrong happened, UEFA is there, is going to judge. So I didn't know it.
It was just the level of abuse, because of course Chelsea suspended the 4 fans for verbally abusing Raheem, and certainly Leroy Sané was subjected to plenty of abuse from the Hoffenheim fans.
I don't know if that happened. That is the bad news, but again, I don't know really what they say, what that happened. I don't know, really, I don't know. So if it's happened, it's not nice. UEFA going to take part of that, so nothing more to add what I said before, the day before the press conference.
Do you have hands, guys, for the mics?
Andy Dunn from the Daily Mirror. When we've been talking a lot about Raheem over the last few days. Was there ever any doubt that he would play in this game? And how do you think he performed today?
Top. Unfortunately, the finishing, the last pass, always we insist of that. But I think it's happened because so young. I think we'll be more mature. He'll understand to have this calm, to take the better decision, to be more precise for the last pass, for the last shoot. But he will improve. But the performance was excellent.
Hola, buenas, Pep. How much influential are the fullbacks in your team? You changed both of them today. And the appearance of Walker in the second half looked like quite important for the team, for giving a boost. How much important are they in football and in your team?
Well, everybody is important. Kyle is important. Of course, the position is Danilo, but Danilo was injured. He's injured. And we decided to make a build-up with 3 in the back, and that's why John can play there, because he did it against Shakhtar Donetsk. He can do it, but he has a pretty problem. He didn't feel comfortable, John, in the first half with his knee. It's not big issue, but he didn't feel comfortable. That's why Kyle started to warm up immediately, and at half-time we make the substitute, and of course John Stones is not a fullback, is Kyle, but I admire and appreciate the effort, to try to do it. And at the end, that is the big issue.
Pep, Luke Edwards from the Daily Telegraph.
Sorry.
Down here. What did you make of Phil Foden's performance today? A better second half than first. Did you say anything to him at half time? Are you just very happy with his display?
Well, the second half, except they scored a goal. Before that moment, we were flat. They were better. Not because they did absolutely a special thing. It's because we had the ball and we lose the ball in simple things with Bernardo, with John, with everybody, with Gundo. And when that's happened, you lose the ball in that positions. And a team like Hoffenheim, like I know a little bit how in Germany they play and they can run, you cannot stop them. You cannot. But after the penalty, we were good. We were normally we create a lot of chances. I don't know how many chances we had today again, posts and incredible and counterattacks many. We have to improve that in the future to be more precise in in that situation. And of course, the second half, the team was much better, and every player grew, not just Phil. But in general, 90 minutes, Phil was incredible the way he played. So I don't have, and I think I will never have doubts about the quality of that guy. He's able to play with us. It doesn't matter where. But it's not just the quality he has with the ball. It's the way he fought. Looks like skinny, looks like not strong, but he's really, really strong. And arrive in the byline, cross, shoots. He's an outstanding young player. He's a huge talent. I think England has a diamond, and hopefully in the future with more. I know it's not easy to play in the big clubs. Few players with 18 years old can play regularly, but have to compete in a good way with David Silva, with Kevin De Bruyne, with Gundogan, with Bernardo. So it's not easy, but he's incredible in the training sessions every day. Put absolutely everything. He's patient, so he has minutes, and he will have in the future a lot. So I like because we had a lot of no pressure. We're qualified, we want to finish first, and against the German team, like it's so demanding, and he played like a man, a real man. So he played so good.
Mike Keegan, Daily Mail. I just wondered, after the defeat at Chelsea at the weekend, was it important to make sure that there was a victory tonight?
Well, yeah, different competition. I know for the stats it's good. In the season one of the circuits it was, after one draw, lose games, immediately we make victories in a row. But today with different competition, the competition qualify, we already qualify and try to finish first. But it's good, yeah, that's true. When you lose, break immediately and try to win was good. But so nothing would have changed. So now it's in less than 61 hours. We have another game against Everton, 12:30. When they are rest, you have to prepare. Now you have to go to the fridge, sleep there, and recover as quick as possible to Everton game.
Nicolas Reimer, SID Germany. Pep, Julian Nagelsmann said you should be really, really proud of having someone like Leroy Sané in your squad. Is it like that? And could you tell us something about his performance tonight and of his importance for the team?
Yeah, Julian is right. I am really, really proud. I am a lucky guy. But Julian maybe doesn't know I'm not happy or lucky guy to have Leroy. I have many. So, but that will happen in his career. It's a big challenge. Sooner or later, we will have a top players in his squad, and after you have to win the titles. So in Germany next season, I'm curious. With Leipzig, is going to do a big fight against my Bayern Munich, and everything can happen. But there's no doubt he's an intelligent manager. He's clever. He changed many things during the game. He settled the team in different ways to try to understand what they're going to do before the game. Is not easy for the opponents. But today we were much better than the game we play in Hoffenheim, and we deserve by far our victory.
Last couple, guys. Simon?
Simon Bajkowski, Manchester Evening News. Why do you think you've struggled more in the Champions League this season rather than the Premier League?
So far,
yeah.
in this group stage,
yeah,
the teams are so good, my friend. So the quality in Europe is so high. So the managers are good. So the best teams in the world in Europe are here, and that's normal. So they play better. They have more quality. So it's more difficult because the opponents are better. They have more quality. Football, it depends on the quality of the players. The other is theories. I'm here every 3 days talking about my opinions. You ask me, I answer. But that doesn't count. Not too much. The really important is the quality of the players, and the quality of players in the Europe is everybody has a good teams. That is what it is. So big teams are out. Inter de Milan is an exceptional team in Europa League. So many good top clubs will be there. And one day you sleep a little bit, you will be in Europa League. So that's why I'm so glad, satisfied to be in the last 16. From my point of view, I said many times, I would like to repeat that when a team like Manchester City go through, it's an incredible success. I think all the teams go through is an incredible success. The people say, they have to do that. No. It's so demanding. So that's why it's try to arrive in February in a good moment, a good condition to try to compete with the other ones.
Hi Pep, it's Peter Staunton from Goal. I'm wondering how much of the rest of the Champions League groups you've seen. I know Man City playing the same time as the rest of the teams, but if you've seen some of the other groups, I think Porto are the only team that have won 5 matches in the group stage of the Champions League. Which teams have impressed you so far in the Champions League this season?
I didn't watch too many. I don't have many time to watch other opponents, except when we play Tuesday and Friday, Wednesday. You are at home. You choose one game, 2 games. But it's a tough competition. So Napoli lose 1 game, Liverpool lose 3 games, and Liverpool go through and Napoli no. So Champions League, the little details count a lot. So I think I'm happy. I'm satisfied that all the English teams are in the last 16. I think for our football, for the Premier League, is a real good news. So because Liverpool had a struggle, a tough group, and Tottenham as well, and United as well. So big compliment to everybody, and we'll see us in the 1980 finals, hopefully in quarterfinals.
Cheers, guys.
Okay, thank you. Good night.